Castaways type shit, nigga. Gang, gang. Welcome to another Black Lotus podcast. I'm your host, Mike Blue.
And your co-host, Josiah Jacobs.
And today we bring some phenomenal guests. We've been brothers since the beginning of high school.
Yeah, freshman year.
And it's just been crazy all the way through, bro. I present to y'all, I guess we could just say half the Chicos. Like,
This the Chico cast?
Chico cast? We got a Chico cast, man.
Tight.
But y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I mean, I'll go first. My name is Tarik.
Alright, I'm Branden. Everybody just know me as B.
I'm Taj. Everybody know me as Taj. Keep it light.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, hey, man, I had to bring them in, bro. I've been trying to get them in since the beginning of this podcast, honestly.
It's about time.
We gotta get that stuff aligned.
You know what I'm saying? We had to actually get them in the studio. You know what I'm saying? You know, humble beginnings type shit. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, how was y'all days today, man? Let's get it started with that.
So me?
I
mean, yeah, like today, I just had school, nothing much.
Something
And then, like I was supposed to go to this interview today, and I accidentally scheduled it wrong. Pulled up at 3 o'clock when I scheduled at 2:30. So so that was bad. But now I'm here now. We finna speak that real and
That real.
Chilling all day, chill day. I'm about to go out to LA tomorrow, so.
Something slight.
Yeah.
Glad we caught you.
Chilling for real. School. Got work later tonight. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
You got work? Like a job?
Nigga.
I don't know if you talking about schoolwork. Like,
I got a job work. What?
like where?
We grown. What we doing? Like, we still do homework in school, but if we go
Security?
Yeah.
I know they scared of you.
Yeah, I'm top flight. You know what I'm saying? I'm top flight.
Wait. Where though? Where?
Well, I really be everywhere.
Yeah, it's
like,
all over the place. So it's like
Oh, it's the thing you was gonna put me on?
Yeah, you contracted at different locations.
Oh, so you security guard too?
I used to be.
Why you stop?
Cause the boss, like,
yeah, he be
tripping.
OD.
He really be on his day shit, huh?
Yeah.
Wait, so I'll be like screaming at people who be stealing and shit or not?
Hell
Nah.
Nah, that's just you,
It's
nigga.
easy.
That's just you, nigga.
You a security?
This nigga self-checkout.
Nah, at Safeway, I used to be like running after niggas.
What Safeway you was working at?
One in the Fillmore in the city.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey.
You was chasing dude?
What?
wait, where was you at?
Fillmore in San Francisco.
That's
That's
that
like the most thefted Safeway in the band.
That nigga.
Like,
Hey, that shit so on locks. They have pistachios locked up. I said, what?
Nah,
They had peanuts and pistachios locked up behind the cage like alcohol.
and like olive oils, like deodorant and shit.
Shit, the fuck y'all be doing that there?
Nah, bro. I was hella scared. I was hella scared one time because like when I was like one of the dudes who I caught stealing, like, he was hella mad. He's like, I'm gonna come get you. And then like the next day, like his sister was like, yeah, there's people over here talking about you, bro. Like you need to.
Oh no!
Yeah, like,
No!
Yeah, like she came in the store. No. I stopped his sister because them girls they used to be talking shit to me. So I'm like, all right, bet.
Oh, so it was personal. You like,
Yeah,
y'all
it
really
was a person.
They just be
So
like,
you slipping.
like sometimes it be girls trying to get at me. And
Hey,
I'm
tell about the security guard who quit.
who? What you mean?
The nigga who got jumped outside of the outside after work.
Oh yeah, bro. There's guards who got jumped outside after they get off. But what I was saying is, there's a girl who tried to get at me at my job, and then I'll be
You
like,
wasn't messing with
and I'll be like, nah, I'm good.
We already talking about
Hey, chill.
And she was like, nigga, you work at Safeway. Like, I'm like,
You trying to get at me while I'm
Like,
working
bro,
at
like-
Safeway?
Hey, the same thing happened with that one, know what I mean? When I was at Tarik, we tried to pull a 2-piece.
Wait.
She was like, hey, she's supposed to go back to. Ain't she supposed to go back to? She said, ain't she supposed to go back to work?
She said that to you?
You remember?
I don't remember that. I remember they were disrespectful though.
Yeah, and remember I said, you saw the car key?
Oh,
Beamer.
yeah.
Beamer.
Where
We
is
cool.
This is in Panola.
We cool.
My security shit, like,
I quit talking.
it's hella chill. Like, they always tell us, like, don't involve yourself in no type of physical altercation or nothing like that.
What are y'all there for?
We don't get paid for all that. We get paid to watch the building.
Y'all
Your pay grade.
Make sure don't nobody go in the building or something.
Observe and report.
Yeah,
Like,
for real.
Yeah, that's the same thing with
For
AP at Target. It's just observe some shit. You just report that
anything you
shit.
do beyond report is above your pay grade.
What about when like the people ever like talk shit to y'all though, and then it make y'all mad or?
Hell no.
Nah.
Okay.
I don't know. Usually I keep it pretty surface level, chill.
I keep it brief, like, hey, you can't be here.
Yeah, you can't be here. Like,
So what's that place about outside?
hospital. I was at the hospital at Pella.
Oh yeah, because I saw you up there the other day.
That shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Hospital is not fun.
But you know the Festival Pavilion in SF? It's like right by the water type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like by
near,
Chase Center
it's like
type
near
shit.
the Safeway or what is
It's
that?
right across from the
it's like a Safeway.
Wait,
type shit.
where?
Kind of.
From the
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
city.
in the rich, like by the water.
Right by the water.
Yeah.
Literally, right
It's
by
like
the water.
Fort Mason.
Fort
Oh,
Mason,
over there.
yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I be over there most of the time.
And like the Presidio type shit.
Yeah.
And then I'm working in Emeryville tonight, actually. I've been over there quite a bit recently. You know, like in Emeryville where they
That's
like
the food spot?
where they built a little
The
food
old
spot
public
and shit
market.
Like that.
The public market?
Public market.
Yeah, the
Public
public
market?
market. I'm working over there tonight.
Emeryville?
Yeah.
I know you know Public Market where they had the
Yeah.
movie theater, kind of not the AMC, but the other
Yeah,
one.
the other one behind there. And they closed that shit down. No?
I think I'm tripping right now. I think I'm tripping.
I know you know what I'm talking about. Alright, today's playlist, I'm gonna let y'all pick. Y'all wanna do Pimpin' Ain't Easy? Or Uncle Sam? Or
Do that.
Pimpin' Ain't Easy? Alright.
Or what?
Today-
Or what? Or what?
I mean, shit, we in Oakland, so fuck it. Pimpin' ain't easy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's where it originated.
Don't play it too loud though, because we don't want to get copyrighted.
Church.
Copyrighted?
Yeah, we gotta copyright. We gotta copyright 2 times, bro. Fuck.
We can't afford for this to get caught.
I'm saying, yeah, right?
This that like I'm telling you, this gonna be that real.
It's that real.
The realest.
Yeah,
But Joey, what happened to you? What you been on, bruh?
What you mean?
What you been
Yeah,
on?
man.
How's DC? How's DC?
How's DC? How you been since you been back?
Man, since I've been back home,
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't really done shit since I've been back, but in
You
college,
just touched down.
I
Like,
see you
I
been
was
wilding
DC.
over there, boy.
I was wildin'. What you mean?
Chill.
Oh. Talk
Chill.
about your living situation. Is that real life? Like watching from the outside in?
Oh my
Oh yeah, let's talk about
What's
Blackburn.
up?
It's crazy how like everybody across.
are you
country
talking about
knows
the dorms? How they was doing the protests? You was in one of those dorms,
No, I wasn't in one of those dorms.
but you was boycotting and everything.
I was
You
the
stayed at
protesters.
Trellis with all the
I wasn't
white
there
people.
every day, but there's people who slept outside, who slept in our
Stop.
Blackburn
And
for like,
it's
for
hella
like 34
cold.
days.
This
huh?
nigga had me
Isn't it
out.
cold?
I got off
You
the
didn't,
flight.
you didn't hear about that, Taj? So like I guess y'all have mold, right? It was like some type of
Mold, asbestos, rats,
But I
roaches,
already
hella
had
shit.
heard that like Howard's dorms are like nasty. Like I knew people who literally were like, I'm not going to Howard because the dorms don't have AC and they're like trifling.
No,
Basically.
we have AC.
I don't know. Rumor has it y'all.
I didn't stay in the dorm this semester though, cause like another
Off
reason.
campus.
Yeah, another reason why
Okay.
people were like protesting is because like juniors and seniors, there's not enough housing for us, and they forced us to go off campus. You know, so that was a big issue.
I mean, but I thought
My
you
nigga
want to get
Law
off
lives-
campus.
my nigga Law
anyway.
lives-
no,
30
I'm
minutes
just saying,
away.
like you do
Law
want to
is
get off
Dorms
campus.
are
not
usually-
for that because they have more expensive.
It's more expensive to
So
be
niggas gotta-
dorms,
You
right?
gotta try to push it to class.
I'm
Yeah.
saying, bro.
I mean, ain't no ride, no scooter.
It's a commute, nigga. It's a
Ain't no
whole
ride, no
it's a
electric
whole
bike.
The
commute.
thing is, like, you want to get off campus, but when you factor in COVID, like, we weren't really on campus like that before. We only had a year, and then it's hard to make friends when you live off campus.
Factually.
It's hard to actually meet people because you're only in an apartment, and some of the apartments where people stay is like 20 minutes away from school.
Ow.
Like, I went over there one time and I was like, damn, this shit hella far. My apartment is like on campus, so.
This nigga apartment is literally right across the street. We was up
How
that
you get
motherfucker
there
all the
with
time, bro.
I mean, it's a little more expensive.
That's similar to Dan. Like Dan lived far away from San Jose State.
Bro, we was just
talking to Dan.
And now his experience is like be way different. Like,
That's crazy.
Way different, bro.
Yeah.
Because you kind of removed from like everything that goes on campus. It's like
Exactly.
now you kind of in the real like just outside of school.
There was like freshmen and sophomores who had to stay in those off-campus apartments and stuff like that because and when they don't even know anybody yet. Because sophomores came in as freshmen because of COVID, so they didn't know anybody there.
So really, sophomores and freshmen are like damn on the same level type shit.
Yeah. So like, but I slept out there a few nights. Like I went to protesters. I was
in the tents.
Yeah, I slept in the tent.
This nigga had me out there for I didn't sleep for 30 hours straight fucking with this nigga.
Yeah, bro.
What y'all long? Was it homecoming?
It was
how long?
It was like a few days before homecoming. Yeah, we came out to that.
So I came out
first night out
Who
here.
popped out? I think I seen like Dirk. Wasn't Dirk at y'all stuff?
Not bro. People
And like Lil Baby.
he wasn't. No, Dirk wasn't at. He was at like he was performing. Like,
I heard Dirk was at something. He was like, I'm not messing with y'all. Y'all
yeah, he
damn
was
right.
at
he was at a club in DC.
He was at Bliss, right?
No, he wasn't at Bliss.
It wasn't on Bliss?
Nah, he was at like a club in DC, and people was trying to act like it was Howard's. It was like a Howard event. It wasn't a Howard event.
Oh, so they was fugazi, like.
Yeah, it was Howard students there. It was students there, but it wasn't a Howard event.
Yeah.
Everybody thought it was a Howard
Because
event.
Nudie was there that same night, wasn't he?
No, he wasn't.
It was there. He
Oh,
was there
no,
one of
he
those
was
nights,
not,
though.
bro. I would
He
have
was,
known about that.
he was there one of them nights.
Nudie?
Yes.
No, he was not.
Yes, he was.
Cap, bro.
I promise you. I heard about it.
I would have been there if Nudie was there. I would have been there if Nudie was there.
I'm saying.
But nah, me, Michael, and Akil, we was like watching out for the protests because we was messing with the Black Panthers. And Michael, you got the pin on your head.
I'm
that
saying,
they gave us.
Club, you see?
Was they looting and stuff? Like, was they looting? Because you know how they been like looting out here when you start doing protests.
It wasn't nothing like that. It was because it was on campus and they were literally just fighting for their. They was just literally just fighting for their rights, like at the.
So it's like peaceful protests.
Yeah,
they didn't get out of hand.
They were sleeping inside of our student center for a month.
So like, what's
for a
the
whole
rate?
month,
What's the
32 days.
resolution? Like, did any like?
Did any change happen?
Well, they didn't really. Well, the movement ended kind of weird because they didn't share they didn't share the results.
Yeah.
They said that they won on social media, but we didn't know exactly like.
What they got.
But I talked to one.
As in the student body won?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the protesters won.
Okay.
They ended the protest. They said if it got to a month, they were gonna do something crazy. But at the like the day over a month, they said that we won. So I was a little confused. I think they took some stuff back though. Oh yeah,
we don't want to
close to the which part.
But like, nah, it was definitely crazy, bro. I really liked the people over there too. It was like Black Panthers over there. We was really talking.
Yeah,
to them.
we tried to get a Black Panther on the podcast.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah.
We finna get him on
We
eventually.
finna get him on eventually. But,
How old
he
is
cool.
He's
He like 25.
he's not an original Black Panther. He's like part of the president of the new Black Panthers.
Okay.
But like, he's one of the most insightful dudes who I ever talked to.
he's
So
like
what
my
is
brother
like
to me.
is it kind of like all going on in DC now? Like that's where the move, like the Black Panther.
No, they got
movement,
chapters all over. Like they got
like they
chapters
in
out here.
Chicago, like
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
different chapters everywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
cause I seen the Fred Hampton movie and like
that
Yeah,
movie was
That-
crazy.
that was a crazy ass movie,
that
bro.
was
Like
wild.
I like watching it and seeing like, cause I remember I posted on my story like I was feeling I was like, bro, I don't fuck with rats, bro. I don't fuck with rats. Everybody was swiping up like, bro, what happened? I was like, no, nothing happened. I was just like, bro, I just watched that movie. I was supposed to type of way.
You know what I'm saying, bro, like full on for like
For
acting like he
years.
fine for his people though, like
For
that's some foul
years.
stuff.
He was deep into it too. Like,
Yeah, you feel me?
He was
like-
director of like
Yeah.
security or some shit. I was like,
deep,
what?
bro?
Like, bro, you gotta be a cold-hearted dude to do
For real.
stuff like that. To really
different.
have some dudes run up in your house and kill everybody that you was quote unquote rocking with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta be a cold dude for that.
Nah, it was
And
crazy.
kids, I'm talking
Because
about.
he felt hella bad for it too. 'Cause,
Yeah, he
like,
killed- he killed
when-
himself.
He murdered. He's
himself.
suicide.
himself.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody be feeling bad about that shit after they snake somebody.
Yeah.
They don't be feeling bad when they doing that shit.
Nah, for real.
Like look at the
'Cause he was
bag.
getting
He
paid.
bought.
He was getting cheap.
I think he got like over. I want to say like 250,000, and they bought him a gas station.
No.
Yeah.
So it was on
They
some
bought
stuff.
him-
Oh, I remember
They
they
in there solidified that he would have a
Yeah.
business and he wouldn't
Yeah.
just be making money right now,
Yeah.
but he'd be
Yeah.
making
Exactly.
money in the future
Yeah,
too.
for his family and shit.
Wow.
Yeah,
crazy.
And a black man at that. So
exactly. It's not just a random dude type shit. It's a black man.
I can't do that.
Who was in the mix. You know what I'm saying? And he was gonna be a felon. But
I remember because they was about to arrest him.
He started off at the bottom and then he moved his way up to the top of the Black Panthers. And it's crazy how they just walked into his house and killed him like that and ain't nothing happened, bro. Remember that scene?
Real.
Yeah. You mean at the end when when they was all up in there's like 10 people in the one kind of like 4-bedroom house.
And I think they was the only ones who shot too.
Yeah, there was no. There was one shot.
I gotta watch this.
No.
You ain't watch.
You probably have.
Not yet. It came out this year.
Yeah.
You would have remembered if you saw it.
I didn't even hear about the movie. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, Lakeith Stanfield's in this.
Yeah, you did. You heard about the album though, because remember Nipsey Hussle was on it.
Yeah.
Polo G had a song like Last Man.
Oh, that movie. Oh,
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, with Billy on that track for sure.
I feel like we almost went to see it. Literally, look.
I think we played it.
We literally didn't.
They was playing it in theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
might have
on
died theater.
HBO Max.
Nah, for sure. Just watch it now, though.
Okay, it might have just been like when the pandemic was on.
Nah, it was earlier this year.
That was early. It was early, like damn in the mix.
It was like February, March, I think.
Yeah.
I watched it on HBO Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, I watched it.
I don't remember it being in theaters. I don't know.
You might be capping.
I was on my poetic shit, writing this shit, talking about man. You know, I can't stand these raps, bro.
You be fucking with that, like writing out your thoughts and shit, like on
bro.
just journaling type shit.
Bro, like the whole album has one continuous poem that's going throughout the whole thing. Like even Joey, like he finished off the album by reciting like the.
So is it on some like diary stuff, kind of, but not diary? Like, cause I know, like I'm just saying. Sort of. Some dudes.
You
got a diary?
Nah, I'm just saying that because some dudes look at that stuff as weird as a son. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
why I'm asking.
dude,
because I know
dude journaling out his thoughts.
Y'all got a diary?
Yeah, that's why I was asking. This whole with that because I know niggas think
this whole thing.
So you're not even insecure about it or nothing?
Nah.
Hell no, don't.
Cause my I don't really talk about it that much, but I've been writing or rewriting or retyping my like high school memoirs, and I'm finna release that as a book because what I went through high school, I don't really want nobody else who went to in high school to go through.
So you trying to look out for the people who
precisely,
might be on that path.
Precisely, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because I went through like 5 different things in high school that were like kind of like, you know, mind altering. You know, it makes me like the person I am today, kind of pessimistic, but also optimistic for the future. But all that to be said, I feel like when you look back at situations, all you can do is give the wisdom to those who need it.
Exactly.
So basically what you're saying is like you writing down those thoughts so you don't forget about them.
Precisely. For me, my kids, and whoever, you know, needs like a mentor type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I remember we went out to Howard and the OG told us, he was like, because we met this dude was he was original Black Panther.
Brother Pete.
Yeah, Brother Pete.
Like how old? Like 70? Yeah, like we're talking 70s, 60s?
And he damn sure don't act like it.
That nigga dinner a pimp, bro.
Pimping ain't easy, but it damn sure ain't hard, nigga. Hey, that night was crazy, but like he told us that what you learn in life, he told for like Joey, I don't know if he really knew I didn't go there, but he was like, for y'all to be blessed with this education, y'all need to go find how many people say? He said 5?
Yeah.
Five people when you graduate, and give them the exact same knowledge that
5 people in your neighborhood.
Exactly.
Because on some stuff it's not regular.
No. What you are learning is a blessing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Life is a blessing.
Even you going to college is a blessing.
Precisely. You know what I'm saying? So
especially
you have
if
to.
you're black and a minority.
Exactly.
Or us even going to St. Mary's. Like,
For real,
bro.
For real.
That shit we take for
private
granted.
school? No, for real.
like our experiences, like sometimes it wasn't the best, but like compared to other kids, like
you gotta think about how it like prepared us for now, like in college.
Yeah, that's what I always say. Like if anybody asks me about St. Mary's, like,
do you feel like it prepared you?
Yeah, I do.
So you think
for sure?
So you think it was worth what it was worth every year? Like you feel like it was worth your mom spending that much money rather than you going to a public school?
Yes, my kids are
think it was.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If I hadn't have transferred out and went to public school, I'd probably be at Howard.
So for y'all, I might be wrong, but y'all went to private school your whole lives,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So you kind of like,
except for my last 2 years.
Oh yeah. But so what do you like? You cool? Like, is that what you gonna do with your kids? Or you gonna say, okay, like middle school and
That's a
high
good question.
school, private school, and even elementary school? Cause for me,
I think I would put my kids in like black private schools, like how I had.
Man, because that was
Dr.
that's
Umar.
rare.
Wait,
Like,
what? Like
Dr.
St.
Umar.
Leo's?
Like
St. Leo's.
It's like all.
Not even gonna lie.
That's crazy
All
because
black.
it's in Piedmont.
The
So like,
teachers-
Exactly.
Hey.
Yeah.
It wasn't a white. It
Like
was a
down
white
to the
city.
staff too. Like,
With, It was crazy. All black teachers. All black.
It wasn't all black teachers.
So do you think that's cool though, or is that kind of unrealistic?
Yeah, actually,
No,
no. You got
I
Miss
think-
Bird.
I hear you, but at the same time, I feel like it might be a little unrealistic because in life,
It's not all black.
unless you go to HBCU for college, you ain't never really gonna be in a situation where it's just like all black people, especially when you're that young.
I know. No. I think I would say like a black private school to like uproot my kids, right? But also they're also cultured too. Like they understand the culture because I know it's like sometimes there are black kids who grow up around all white kids and they don't feel like they belong in the black community.
So you don't believe in public schools then?
No, it's not. I do believe in public
I'm not
school.
coming from you. Feel me?
No, I do believe in public school.
Yeah.
But I think I've turned out good. And
What about you?
I
Because
wanna model the same
you went
thing.
public.
Do I
and-
believe in public school?
Not even that. Like, are you gonna put your kids in private school their whole life?
Probably, yeah.
Their whole life?
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I can't do it.
You gonna put them in private school?
I'm
their
gonna
whole
put them in
life?
public school at first.
The whole life, or
No, public school.
What's your reason?
So because I feel like
culture?
it wasn't even the culture. It's about the education level. And on top of that, I'm not talking about curriculum. I'm talking about education as a whole. Because when I was brought up, I was kind of sheltered.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to just life.
Yeah.
Like, you know, everything was given to me. I didn't really have to see too much. Like, I didn't live here. I used to live up on the hill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Up on Malcolm. So when I moved here, it was a culture shock because I'm now on the flats. You know, I'm seeing like sideshows and shit. So I'm like, I'm enjoying what I'm seeing, but I'm also having to watch over my shoulder because I stick up for myself type shit.
Yeah.
So when I went to public school, I went to a white public school. Okay. So I always imagine like, what if I went to like Tech or like Ohio or some shit like, you know what I'm saying? Definitely probably was not gonna survive the council monitor. Not gonna lie to you, after the stories that Miss Phillips told us. Yeah, I don't know if they get stabbed and shit, but I think that public school as like an adolescence, you're gonna meet a whole you're gonna be in a whole different world.
I hear you on that, because for me, like, I came from Indiana and I was in private school, let alone I'm in Indiana. You feel me? But it's not even like my private school is all white kids. It was kind of diverse.
Yeah.
But like when I came out to California when I was in 7th grade, my parents put me in public school.
Mm.
And like
Where'd you go?
I went to Willard. I'm not gonna lie, like Willard now is different than when I went there. Like it was more like, it wasn't rough, but like it was a culture shock for me. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was definitely, and I feel like for me, after I went through that, I'll put my kids probably through the same thing. Yeah, because I'm like, it's good to have two different types of friends. It's like now I got friends from every different type of group. I got friends who family come from money. I got friends who come from nothing. You know, and that teaches you. That makes you appreciate what you have, and also like it's good to be able to relate with different types of people.
Exactly.
But my thing is, if you just grow up in private school your whole life,
sometimes
you might just be around
Yeah.
those type of kids, and that's the only bad thing.
Yeah, that's exactly how I was thinking. I was like, because once you like learn how like the code switch, because that's one thing I really learned when I went to Albany. I really learned like, because I was surrounded by black people even when I was at St. Mary's. I really only hung out around like black people, except for shout out my nigga Jack, Austin and Gavin and D Sleepy. But you know, other than them and a couple of other people, I really wasn't hanging around like a diverse amount of people. You know what I'm saying? But when I went to Albany, it's all white people. So now I gotta switch my, I gotta switch the way I'm talking.
Switch the way you're talking, switch the way you move, switch the way you...
Precisely. You know what I'm saying? I gotta start being more friendly.
I hear you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, not that I wasn't a friendly dude, you know what I'm saying? I've always been nice, but I had to just tune that up a little bit extra.
No, I hear you.
Tarik, I'm interested to hear your perspective. Like, when you went to Willard, like what shocked you?
To be honest with you, it was a whole lot. Like, it's just a whole lot, but like...
Nah, because that's really
talk about your first day.
Yeah, like, there's a couple things. So, like, one, like, my first day, like, I get there, it's like, the students cussing out the teachers. Like, on that type of shit, like, kids hitting hookah pens in class.
I know it's like that.
Like, I'm walking, and it's like break time or recess or whatever you want to call it. We kind of getting on to, like, the basketball court and stuff, like, girls fighting and stuff. Like, I'm seeing braids on the floor. Like, but it wasn't like this every day. But like, this is just like
middle school every day.
Yeah, but like this would never happen.
Like, that's something I wouldn't see that as.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not seeing.
We would not see. We only saw 2 fights.
It couldn't be like that over there.
Yeah.
It couldn't. But I'm saying I wasn't going to see that.
And then another thing that I'm gonna tell you that actually was a culture shock too. When I was in Indiana, like smoking weed was not like people don't do that. Like it's illegal, and let alone like people don't do that. Yeah. So like when I was walking to school my first day of school, I'm walking by a dude smoking weed in 7th grade and stuff. I'm like, what's going on here? Like, you know what I mean? Like, but that was good kind of for me to see, just because it's like, like in reality, that's the way it is. It kind of teach you how to like not be comfortable all the time. Yeah. Like Mike said, like, man, kind of looks over his shoulder. Like, I'm not saying Willard was like that. I had to look on my shoulder, but it just kind of taught me what life is like, what really is out there.
I think the one thing that like parents will say though is like, what if, okay, for example, you didn't start doing all that type of stuff. But like, what if a parent was like, I don't even want my child to even get the chance to like. But
my thing is that shit not even healthy for parents to do that, because you can even look like, I know hella people who like grew up. They parents, their dad was a pastor. They were PK kids type shit, and they grew up in the church. I'm talking about like they didn't do nothing, and now them kids acting up right now. Like, I'm just being honest, and it's because their parents have like so constrained on them. As soon as they get a lick of freedom when they go to college or when they go to high school and they get a car, they don't know how to act with it. So that's why I think it's good for you to like kind of put your kid to where like they get a little bit of freedom. You don't want to be hella like.
I mean, I think it's down to just how you parent them. Like, I think of someone like Jonathan. Right? Yeah. From St. Mary's. JT. Yeah, JT.
Shout out JT. Yeah, I ain't seen JT in a while. Shout out JT.
We gotta get him on here.
We get him on here.
Shout out JT, man. I don't even know where you at.
He is like hella intelligent. Like, I like, we've been to school with him. Like,
Didn't he go to Prospect?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He went to Prospect Sierra. If you think about kids from Prospect Sierra, they're all at good colleges.
I be forgetting he even went there.
You feel me?
All that good.
But he still understands the culture. He still understands. Like,
but that's because ain't he from Richmond?
He from that rich. What?
Yeah.
Exactly. It depends on how you were raised.
I hear you.
It for sure depends on how you was raised.
But every kid at Prospect Sierra is at a good school.
Yeah.
That's damn near fact.
Oh, I'm about to say that.
But it's also like, what? How much is it to go there? Like $20,000 a year?
Yeah, hell's expensive.
No, it might even be 50, like 30. Damn. It's like something ridiculous.
Yeah, not like in our St. Leo's class, like everybody is at like we got people at UCLA, Howard, like.
Okay.
It's literally
like, look. I'm not finna bash on St. Leo's, but I honestly feel like I don't know if I like the way they went about like teaching the black students at St. Leo's, because when they all got to St. Mary's, everybody struggled.
That's very true. And they also didn't
everybody struggled.
In math, that's fact.
It's not even math. Everyone struggled in school.
They didn't teach.
So?
Yeah, I was the only person.
So.
No, not everybody. Not everybody.
Damn near.
I was the only person.
No, I'm saying that a lot of people struggle, and for it to be a private school, that's something you shouldn't have to worry about. I feel like, like that should be kids like that should be kids like
private school to be ready like
like especially for like a Catholic school, you've been going through it your whole life. You paying. I don't know how much St. Leo's is, but I mean,
it wasn't close to price.
Yeah, I think it was like $5,000 a year.
I don't remember.
What is it? Like, I don't know. St. Mary's, what, 17? Like, I don't know. But anyways, you paying like money for an education, so they better give you some good ass education. Not some education where we got black kids getting 2.5 4s and not even getting 3.0s. Like that's not acceptable.
That's funny. You also got to think about the rigor of St. Mary's.
But it was just black kids.
And that was the main school that was funded, like that was like giving their kids.
I struggled at St. Mary's, and then when I went to O'Dowd, I was cool. Like that shit. St. Mary's just was not a good school for black.
That's crazy. I remember y'all used to talk about that. I was like, y'all transferred and y'all started doing better at O'Dowd.
Literally, bro, and
that's
it's because
they look out for their students.
Yes, like I'm talking about. I had a D in a class. Bro. My teacher like literally grabbed me and was like, "You gonna come to my office every day after class, and I'm gonna like teach y'all
you
right."
Never
like,
heard a
they're not a
teacher
choice.
say that unless they really fuck with you.
You know, that's.
But don't get us wrong. There was dudes out of O'Dowd who struggled. Like I'm not saying that there wasn't.
And I feel like it's just a bigger demographic out of O'Dowd. So like, I don't know. Like for me, like I did do better, but I'm not gonna lie, I lucked out. Like. You know, you get Miss Guilfoyle, not to throw no names. Like, you know, you get like certain people. Whereas, as like St. Mary's is kind of like a common like, Bert.
But also,
Bert is hard. Like,
Bert was easy.
I mean,
but also,
what's it called?
St. Mary's did trimesters, bro. That was like that's some messed up stuff. Like you
real?
gonna make kids.
I mean, I didn't.
Bro, you only get what 4 classes, 3 classes, and your whole GPA's off that. You get 1 C, you automatically have like a 2 point something. That's so foul.
I had trimesters at St. Leo's and then went to St. Mary's, so it was normal to me.
Yeah,
I
was
used
normal.
to that.
I'm just saying that I took 6 classes out of Dowd, so I was able to get a B- and still get like a 3.8, 3.7.
Yeah.
Like it was possible.
Wow. That's crazy. I mean, honestly, like St. Mary's was like, it was hard, but like for me, it wasn't.
Yeah, I also didn't do bad.
It wasn't like super hard for me, especially like towards the end, like
hard.
Like junior senior year, like I read when I understood how to like finesse and stuff like that. Like it wasn't. It got really.
But then at that point, it's like you're not even like doing to like if you
you're
gotta finesse, that means it's hard. Not as hard, but like.
But like it wasn't hard. I just knew how to. I knew how to.
Looking for shortcuts.
I knew how to do it now.
Yeah,
I knew how like. I don't know, but Tarik, you're right about the St. Leo students. Like when we came into St. Mary's, particularly in math.
Everybody. I was the only person who didn't struggle because I was the top.
But do you hear me now? Like if you spending money,
especially this dude, right? This dude was like a literal like historical prodigy.
Well, and I mean, I was still good at history though.
That's what I'm saying. No, I know. I'm saying, but, like, there's no reason for you to be that good at like history and then like be like I wouldn't say you weren't that bad.
No, I was bad at math. I'm still bad at this shit.
I'm damn near not bad at math, but I'm a bad test taker.
Yeah, factually.
That HSPT, like, I was on Coach Moore's wish list, so they put me in the summer school program.
You said
on pause?
Yeah.
I remember because that's where I met you. Yeah.
Coach Moore.
I don't agree with it, but them tests is so racist. Some kids like they're so messed up.
Yeah,
like for instance, like
factual.
Daylon could have went to St. Mary's, but it's like, bro, like they just didn't. Willard didn't prepare us for those type of tests. Where like not everyone got an equal opportunity. That's why they stopped doing it for UCs and like people don't even take the SAT and ACT anymore.
Really? Crazy. Like at all?
You didn't know that?
Well, I knew. I know that for eight. I didn't know that was for eight. I know COVID. I know because of COVID they kind of
NYU. My sister
they made it a like.
Yeah, my sister's at NYU. They don't do it. Like it's over.
How do you guys think they should differentiate like how smart the students are though? Like if they can take the test.
GPAs, essays.
Every school is different.
You work for your GPA and then you got to take another test.
I don't know about that though. Because when I was in high school, I had a racist teacher and he failed me.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even believe in grades.
You know what I'm saying?
I really don't.
But like I'm a very intelligent like young man, but you wouldn't be able to know that because of
And that's what I'm saying. That's the importance of the essays. Yeah. Like I'm talking about some of these colleges are dang near throwing away essays.
Use the bathroom.
Boy, falling on the
floor. Are you gonna be in the backyard?
Nah, I'm not trying to.
All right. First door on the right. We walk in.
I'm pressing, man.
But no, like for real, like when you look at it, like it's shit like that. It kind of irks me because like I really could like, and I feel like if I hadn't have gotten that bad grade, if that teacher hadn't have failed me, especially in English, because I'm a writer now. So I didn't start writing till junior year because I had a teacher who was hella liberal. You know what I'm saying, and she was like you can really write, and I was like
motivated.
Exactly. Yeah. But I wouldn't have known that. You know what I'm saying?
You perform differently when you have someone that believes in you.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
really what I'm saying at O'Dowd. Like I don't know for you. they believed in you. Like they believed in like all the like a lot of like I can't hate on no dad. I can't hate on no dad. A dad prepared me for life.
It's also we have a different perspective though because we came in as like transfers and football players. And
yeah, but even people who say they hate on dad, I can't even take them serious because like they wouldn't be where they at.
I wish I was on dad, man.
You know what I mean? It's like you can't say you hate that. Like they done did some good things for people. Like there is some stuff where they probably could have did better, but overall, like that's a good school. Like I send my kids there.
I don't know. I don't even. It's crazy. Like I don't know. I wouldn't send my kids to public school, elementary school, because like also like my little cousin, she went to like a weird like school where there's no classes, there's no grades, like you spend your time how you want to spend your time. Yeah. But it's like
at a young
age.
Yes.
What school is
like
that?
K through 8.
What school is that? I know what school you're talking about.
Yes.
It's
and she's literally
it's African school,
productive?
Right?
Is it productive?
Yes, and she's literally like she's a junior in high school now. She's one of the smartest people I know, but it's because she puts her energy towards people things that she likes. That's
how school should really be, in my opinion.
That's why there's things that people don't see. Like, why do you think Elon Musk didn't put his kids into public school? Like,
I don't know how to say it.
He made his own school.
Yeah.
He did?
Yes.
I didn't even know about this.
With 20 kids, where there's no grades, no classes.
Oh, wait, Elon Musk did this?
Yes. No grades, no classes. They just spend all their energy into like things they're good at, and like if they're a musician, they're gonna spend their day like.
So like, you tell me if they don't want to do math, they don't gotta do math. So then, but that's like unproductive because when they get to college, what are they gonna do when they have to take a required math class?
I mean, I don't know how it works
but I hear Elon Musk on that because it's like, bro, if you want to go into a profession that has nothing to do with like math, it's good to know the basics, but as far as like anything over that, it's like why?
Yeah, like why am I learning? Like why am I learning calculus?
Y'all think college is necessary?
Yeah, depends on what you want to do.
Yeah, depends on what you want to do.
I think that college is pushed on way too many people because there's a lot of people who would be great at trades, and trades get like paid way more than a lot of professions, but you waste your time in college and then you end up doing a trade. Like I know so many doctors who didn't make it through residency and then they ended up being like electricians. And like the electricians get paid $75,000 off bat.
See, that's cool, but then look at this. Like when you go to school, like, cause I'm in business school and they tell me this. Like when you go to school, like I can graduate making like $100,000, but if I get a master's and an MBA, that doubles. So that's $200.
Yeah.
But if you don't go to college,
you can't get to
you can't ever double your salary.
But if you don't go to college, but you doing something else that really make money, more than $200.
I think it depends on what you do because there's some.
Because like
that's a good point. Because
the way I'm
support my family.
I get it.
Precisely.
That's
all it is about the end of the day.
So you'd rather work a job that you hate going to every day than work something you love and maybe not make as much money.
Well, no, that's the point. That's the whole point, though.
I need to hear this. Let me know.
I couldn't do that. I gotta know what I do.
Yeah.
Like if it paid you, if you love being helping kids and being an after school teacher or something, or a coach, like a high school coach, but you could go and make some good money, but you hate your life every day, what would you do? There's people like that.
Nah, there's people make those decisions.
There's literally people in investment banking right now who have no life except numbers. And they hate their life.
But they make money though.
Yeah, they make money. But it's like you don't even get to use it.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm not gonna put myself in that position.
But people do that all the time. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying you're gonna do that, but I'm saying that like sometimes if you want to make money, you really don't have an option all the time.
That's facts.
That's true.
That's facts.
So what are you gonna do? That's what I'm asking you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If niggas ain't got no option, then boom, you got that one option.
You got
no. You can work something. You can work something you love doing.
Yeah.
You just might not be able to make $1 million, but
you
might
you gotta pick up shit every day for. Say what?
How much I'm getting paid?
I don't know. Like
how
instead
much I'm getting paid, I'm putting my ego on the side. If I'm making more money than you, but I pick up shit, what you gonna say?
Like instead of making
I'm
sense.
You literally shitting on niggas.
I'm shitting on you. I'm picking up shit, but I'm making more money than you. You doing what you
But
love.
is life about
That's
making
cool.
money?
Exactly. Why is it about money?
I'm gonna be happy though. A job is not.
So
gonna
money
just,
buys happiness.
No, a job that
No, what
I
you're saying right now is life is about money. That's
a job that I hate is not gonna make me unhappy
I'm gonna say
in my
this.
life.
I'm gonna say this.
It could.
What if you're doing that job
It
all the
literally
time?
could.
But I've just had
these. You can't even enjoy.
I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now.
It's different.
That's a whole
Yeah,
life.
come on, Tom.
Yes.
But
It's
wait,
not my whole life.
me and
I'm
Joey
saying.
literally just had this conversation probably about, was it last night or the night before?
Like last night, yeah.
So I was talking to him and we were talking about like how we really want this podcast to blow up so we can just like do this shit for a living.
That's what we like to do. Like
we love doing this shit.
Bro, I was looking at internships and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, I don't want to do this.
No, I
bro.
said that's why
I
We're not talking about that all the time.
I look at these openings. I'm like, bro, I do not want to do this in my life.
You want to do what you
I
love.
do not want to
do
be
what I
in a
like to do.
cubicle like
Hey,
data analyst starting up like.
Yeah,
bro, I'm political science, bro. So I see like the internships is like government desk jobs and like doing all that type of stuff. I'm like, bro, that's not me. Y'all know me, bro. That's not me.
I'm fighting for my life.
Bro, you got too much going for yourself to sell your soul to something you don't love to do. Like, do something you passionate
I'm
about.
not finna
'Cause
sell
that's how you
myself
can
for
touch
no money,
people.
bro.
And that's like, you know, that's what you do. Like, dude, like go all in on it. That's what I'm saying. It's like,
real.
but you're not saying that. That's the point
Oh my
you're trying to get
okay,
at.
I'm saying if I'm thinking, you know, I'm obviously gonna follow
Todd,
my
you
dreams.
just
I'm
said-
gonna do what I love, no matter. I'm gonna do that.
You just say that you wouldn't do something
You just said
you love doing because you want to get money.
Oh my God, you're not
Did he
hard.
not just say that?
I did.
Like, yeah, like what?
Oh, but you put it like
I know. I see what Todd's saying.
You know what I'm saying? You
I see what
put it
Todd's
like,
saying.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna follow my dreams and
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Yeah.
No, I'm saying follow your dreams, but I'm saying like, nigga,
Sometimes life comes down to like
sometimes.
A or B. Like maybe I gotta live a certain type of way.
And I hate to say this, but
So
sometimes your dreams don't
So
work
if
out.
life come down to
You
it,
know what I
right?
mean?
Don't work out. So
It's
listen,
like
so
shit. I
listen,
thought
so
I
listen.
wanted to go to the NFL.
So
and
listen
shit, I'm
though.
on
So
a
listen
different track
though.
now. You know
So
what I mean?
listen
Yo.
though. I love football, right?
Yeah.
Say this football shit don't work out. That don't mean I'm finna take my ass to St. Mary's and start coaching because I love football. Nigga, I'm finna start making some money.
That's not what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
care if it's not what I like to do. Fuck it. If it's giving me
But I'm
pay.
saying, like, if you
You gotta find. I feel like in that lane though, you gotta find happiness in other things in life
That's what I'm
because
saying.
like
It's
for
just-
me,
No, like I
It's
agree
taking
with
away my
Michael. Like
happiness.
when it comes to like
You
professional sports, that can't be like
Yeah.
yes, that could be your number one goal, but you can't put all your eggs in
Because
that
even-
basket because that's a like less than 1% chance of that
Yeah.
actually happening.
That's
and there's
facts.
no other way you can go. It's
That's
like
factual.
you either a professional athlete
Or
or
you-
you
or
can't
you-
be nothing
yeah.
else.
Yeah.
So that's a hard one. Like you can say, okay, I want to go in business, but if this don't work, like shit, there's 10 other corporate jobs
Yeah.
you can work. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Precisely. I mean, for me, like when like I was thinking about because I really have changed my major. This is my third time changing it.
You changed it again?
Yeah, I'm changing to business now
Damn.
because I'm trying to be a assessor. I'm trying to be a appraiser. And
Okay.
yeah, because like them niggas make bank like $800 a house.
Is that why you're doing it, or do you want to do it pregnant?
I actually like houses. Like I really wanted to go into real estate, but the market is oversaturated and there's not enough appraisers, so I'm
I
still
hear
gonna
you.
work with houses and shit. But with that, even when like you get to like the NFL, right?
You don't last forever.
Not even that. You might not be happy with it. You get to your dream, right? What if your dream's not what you thought it was?
Hey, dog.
I experienced that firsthand.
You know what I'm saying?
I've experienced that firsthand for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And so
Yeah,
like
that college football dream.
But it's like even to the extreme.
I'm already
Like
knowing that stuff was
my
hard.
pops did that. Like my pops left. Like you know, like
Yeah, he did.
he had it. Like you know, like he won a Super Bowl, like whatever. Like
yeah.
life is good. Like most people view that like, oh my god,
Yeah, he on
you
top.
on top.
of the world.
You on top, and then he say like, bro, I don't love it. I don't got no passion for it.
Yeah.
no more.
I
So
mean,
why would
J.
put
Cole
myself
said
through
this shit the best, bro. He said, I remember, we were at the concert. He said, there could be a rich man, right? Rich man has all the money in the world. And you see a poor man, and he ain't got no money. Why is the rich man depressed and the poor man happy? Because he has people in his life that's making his life worthwhile, but the rich man ain't got nothing.
That's real.
And I told Joey this the other night. I said the balance between those two, where you have a perfect life,
Man.
is to have people in your circle, but you also have to have something that you love doing to make money.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Money cannot buy happiness.
But
like,
you
should
need
never do. You should
need
never
money for
do
happiness.
something just for money. I don't believe in that. I don't care.
That's
Like
facts.
I'd rather drive a Honda Civic the rest of my life than do something I hate doing.
Oh my
drive a
God.
Lamborghini.
I'm driving
happiness. It gives you a sense of freedom.
Huh?
What do you want to do?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I want to do like advertising.
You love that shit?
Advertising.
You love that shit?
I think I do. You know what I mean? But I'm open to know, like, shit, I never even tried it. But I'm trying to get a job. But like I'm hoping that shows me like I either like this or I don't.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, yeah, like I can't say I love it because this business stuff is new to me. I don't even know about it.
I see people at my school who major like a lot of like biology majors who want to be in school for 10 years, and a lot of them don't even like science like that. They're doing it for the money, and like I'm like maybe they'll have the last laugh in the end when they're making money, and maybe I don't know what I'm gonna be doing when I'm older, and maybe I'm not making as much money, but right now I think I'm in touch with my passions more. And I see a path to how I can make that shit lucrative.
Yeah,
I hear you.
Like I be saying, like you can do what you love doing, but you gotta work hard in that. If you're the best in what you do, you finna get compensated for it.
And you can make money and like if you're the
because
best in what you do, you can
It's
get
not even
paid.
that. I was telling you,
bro.
Bro, it's the same
If you're the
conversation.
best teacher, bro, if you're the best teacher, people gonna want you to teach them at their school.
You
bro.
can go to a unit like a
they gonna pay
university and
Yeah.
be a professor and get
They
paid.
gonna
Like, don't
pay
they
for
get
it,
paid?
for real, you know?
At community colleges?
Yeah.
At our community colleges, you know you get paid $70,000 just for teach 3 classes.
Damn, that's crazy.
At community college?
I was
Yes.
trying to be a sub. Boy.
Subs get paid
When I
good
my,
pay too.
BA.
But I was telling Joy this the other night. I was like, it don't matter if you're the best, as long as you putting in your best effort. Like, for instance, when you running, right? What did Coach Steph tell us when we was running suicides?
17. Oh, I hate that shit.
What?
Don't look next to you, or else you gonna get distracted.
Yeah.
You look next to you, you always gonna get distracted, and that person he not focused on you. He not
That
focused on
shit
you.
is so hard
That's
nowadays,
true.
though.
That's true.
Exactly, especially with social
Because you
media.
be
People
seeing,
driving.
I hear it be like that shit hard. Like you be seeing
how it
young
is.
niggas over there like
I'm
balling. You
saying.
like fuck, like I'm behind.
There's some
the
young
track,
niggas
like, I
that
gotta
we
get
know
on.
that I
We
be like,
talk
damn.
about it, but then I'll always go back to like, you can't like that's 2 different lives. You can't compare your life to the next nigga life.
No, I was telling
like,
Michael
I
this.
hear you.
niggas really come from the ground up. That feel different than just getting that shit handed straight to you.
I hear you.
Facts. When you work for shit, it just feel better.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
feel
And
better.
It's patience. It's like
Yeah.
a different type of journey. It's a different type of road
Yeah.
that you on. You can't compare yourself to the next niggas. You ain't living the same life.
No, I
as
hear
him.
you.
Facts.
Like
You don't know the same people as him. You wasn't put in the same
Positions.
opportunity in the same environment
No, I hear
as
you.
the next person
Nah,
was. You
it's
feel me?
it's hard though, bro.
Because what if they was in your shoes? They probably would have been folded or something like that.
Yeah,
You
no,
probably
for
would've
real.
tripled- You probably would have
telling
tripled
you,
with the
Like
shit
you don't
you
went
made.
through stuff
That's
that they
crazy.
probably they don't even know how to go
That's what I'm
through.
saying.
I
Like,
hear you.
that's why I can't even do
I
that.
was telling Michael this yesterday. Like sometimes I be feeling behind because in my major, like I'm not doing the things that other people in my major are doing.
Preach.
You know, I'm not doing like it's. I see people who had like 2 internships, 3 internships, and internships
Already.
every
Preach.
summer, bro. I ain't had
Preach.
one yet, bro. Like,
And I was telling him.
but there are people behind me who look at me and be like,
Exactly.
I'm behind of him.
No.
I'm looking at people. I feel like I'm behind,
It's
bro.
a never-ending
And I'm
train.
comparing myself to people,
You
and the
cannot
people who I'm looking at probably think they behind, bro.
No, for
'Cause We
real.
always comparing ourselves to each other.
That's what I'm
Social media
saying.
And it's
comparing.
crazy. It's
All that
crazy.
time that you spend it comparing yourself to another nigga and like, oh, I wish I was doing this, or I wish I was doing that. You wasting time not thinking about what you could be doing to further yourself.
Shit, what you should be doing.
You,
Like,
that's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
like,
You over
look.
here
Right.
focus on another nigga and not
Right.
focus on yourself, but you mad that he up and you not.
Exactly.
How you mad, but you
Shit,
mad
yo,
you
get
not
up.
focusing on yourself?
Damn.
I
You
hear
feel
you.
what I'm saying?
That's
Like you
that's
can't
facts.
do that. It don't
Because
work
like
like that.
because I was telling him this the other day. I was like, when you look at yourself as like behind. I'm a nigga who had the opportunity to go away to school, did not take that opportunity, and now I'm sitting here on my 3rd year at a community college, right? And I'm on my way out, but I'm still looking at myself like I could be doing a whole lot more if I had taken another trajectory.
Uh-huh.
But since I didn't, I can't be sitting here thinking about, oh shit, like what was me? Like I didn't take that trajectory. Now my life's over. I told him this the other day. I told him, I was like, nobody's ever said this shit before. I want to have more trials and tribulations than I have successes, because that's how I know I'll be the strongest nigga to ever live. Because when you go through more shit, it makes you stronger.
I feel you for sure.
And you learn from your mistakes.
Exactly.
Sure.
And then I'm able to leave that shit behind so that my sons will be
Right
even
here.
stronger than me.
I mean, that's what you know.
Exactly.
Bro, that just make you grow. All the trials and tribulations, all the mistakes that somebody make, it literally just elevates you. Unless you just dumb
and make that same
you go back.
Or you just weak minded.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Or you weak minded, or you dumb, and you just go back to making the same dumbass
That's true.
mistakes.
That's so
the
true.
same dumbass habits.
Yeah.
Like trials and tribulations, you either gonna learn from it or you gonna stay down doing the same dumb shit.
I mean, some people, you know, they make the same decisions, you know, and it's habitual because they in the same chapter in their life. Like for instance, I had a friend and they was dating this dude and it was on and off for hella long, and eventually they they was like, I'm done. Like I see who they are now. You know what I'm saying? They learned their lesson. You know what I'm saying? So they were able to flip that chapter and leave that shit in the past.
You feel me?
So, like, even though that kind of has to do with relationships and shit, I'm just saying, like, literally in life, like, for instance, you working this job, right? I was working at Target for, like, 2 years. I got sick of that shit. I know I'm never going back to that shit, even if I have to, like, scrub toilets for the rest of my life, nigga. Like, nigga, I'm never going back to retail.
Mike at Target.
This guy.
But for real though, like I can never do that shit again, bro. Wiping them carts down, checking people out. It makes me so mad, like.
Cause you know that's not your purpose.
Exactly.
You know you got a bigger purpose
on
this earth to just wiping down some fucking cars and shit like that.
God didn't put you on this earth.
Exactly.
But some people, let me not say that.
Yeah.
Some people he did.
Yeah, he did.
No.
Ain't true.
No, you can't buzz people.
God, I don't believe I got a gift for everybody. Ain't nobody gift wiping down motherfucking cars down.
I'm not saying that.
Nigga, that was supposed to be a teacher, but he didn't want to be no teacher.
I'm just saying, I feel like everything happens for a reason. You know what I mean?
What if you have me scrubbing the toilet stuff?
That's what I'm saying.
Then I got nothing.
He's the best at it too.
That's what I'm saying. What if he blessing people's lives scrubbing toilets?
Exactly. And he's happy at that shit.
I'm not buzzing.
No, but like some people are like they're passionate about like like cleaning services and shit like that, cleaning carpets, cleaning cars,
toilets, bro.
Shit, it could be your own company scrubbing.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, and who knows? COVID wouldn't have happened if we had like a real good toilet scrubber. You know what I'm saying? That shit was great.
Or like
no germs.
Everybody got a little function in society, bro. I mean,
exactly.
Hey, people make the world go round. That's what the
Everybody's
science
a climber, they go down.
Everybody gotta do something. And if you don't do nothing, you're not gonna be doing shit. Like you're gonna be homeless.
Well, I don't know about that because I was listening to Justin Taylor podcast. He had some dude on there. I don't remember if his name was Parker or something else, but he was like, I honestly believed I wanted to do this for a while. Like, I really just wanted to get away from society because I just hated like societal pressures and I just wanted to like just say fuck it and just like get out of society and just buy a cabin out somewhere, like start farming and shit. Yeah, like I really wanted to do that, but then I was.
I want to get rich and I want to.
For sure. I want an island for myself.
I want to have a farm, nigga, a garden. Nigga.
Yeah.
Have my own shit. Type
you know what I'm saying?
Real. Yes. Have my own natural shit. That's saving money right there. I swear to God.
Have a little
special area. Plant no plants.
Why y'all not?
Nah, bro.
I'm here with you. I'm here with you.
That shit sounds sweet.
It sounds good.
It sounds
great. You actually gotta do it, bro. I know this is like when you plan things in your life, like it sounds good planning it out, but when that day comes where you actually gotta get up and do it, it's hard, bro. No matter how much planning you did.
But it just comes down to how much.
No, but also damn near it be like I be my own worst critic. Like I be hella hard on myself. Like,
well, same, bro.
Like,
always.
Like man, I'm not gonna do this. Like it's not gonna come out right, or like I'm not gonna.
And it's like damn, just give it a try.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, so
that's actually
on the back end of that.
Plant your plants. You know, you like.
No.
I'm gonna plant my plants. I don't give a fuck what y'all say, cause y'all gonna be right in my shit, picking my tomatoes and shit. Nigga, asking for some apples or something.
Eat your shit up.
Y'all gonna be asking for some apples or something, nigga. I'm like, oh yeah.
What you talking about on the
When the
podcast?
earth run out of food, what y'all gonna do?
What you talking about on the
Real.
podcast?
Y'all eating all that processed shit. Y'all
You eating it too, bro.
Right now, because I ain't my
What you mean, y'all? Like weed.
Well, nah. I'm saying when I get my garden.
Yeah, I'm here with
saying.
you. I'm here with you,
Real.
bro. I'm here with you, bro. Like,
Real.
the only thing that like really is tying me like here is honestly this podcast. Looking around, seeing a whole bunch of identical twins to me. You know what I'm saying? I see when I walk outside, I see a young nigga, and he look lost in the world. You know what I'm saying? That was literally me before I found Purple Pill, bro. Literally me before. Even when I was on Red Pill, I was still a lost young nigga. But now I know where I'm going in life because I took the Purple Pill and understand that like.
Explain what the purple pill is. The people don't even know. You feel me? Like,
You know what I'm saying? Hey, shut up, you know?
You explain what the purple pill is.
Alright, so the purple pill basically is an even mix between the red pill. I'll explain what the red pill is.
It's the red pill.
Oh, how they be doing the which pill you want? It's
that's what I'm saying. Niggas don't even know what the pill is.
Okay. No, I got it.
I'm thinking of something before.
Alright.
Talking about some
So
purple
red pill is like what reality really is. With me and Joey, you know how we got introduced to it was because of women. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Wait, what?
You got heartbroken or what the deal?
It's like it's okay. It's like a community. Like on YouTube, it's YouTubers who talk about like
manosphere,
like female nature and like self-improvement and stuff like that. And like a lot of the things that we kind of grow up thinking about girls and just life are kind of like lies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And,
my view on
and watching that stuff like helped us like at first it made us kind of mad, but once you accept it, you understand how to move through life, and it really helped me when I was like losing weight and shit like that. Like the self-improvement, like those YouTubers talk about self-improvement and like making money, doing that shit on your own, bro.
You talking about like on some Eric Thomas, like them type of people?
Yeah.
Like motivational speakers and stuff?
Well,
it's like Steph is cold. You ever heard us talking about him? It's like
you guys might not know.
Kevin Samuels.
No, Kevin Samuels isn't red.
He's not red, but he's soft.
When people say he's not.
He's soft. He's soft red. He's soft red.
No, so since when was there pills? Like,
it comes from the Matrix shit. Like that's where it comes from. It's just like a community on YouTube and YouTubers talk about that shit. Like
so the purple is what? What's like? Give me a
Purple
section.
is
yeah.
Exactly. Can we decipher what is the red and what is the blue?
Blue is like living in bliss and like false reality, like living.
Not even false reality.
It's living in like lies.
Not really though.
Okay.
Not really. I think it's more.
So when y'all was messing with the females, y'all was taking the blue pill.
For surely,
Like y'all thought hoes.
Bro. I did not even understand, bro.
Exactly.
Bro,
I get what you're saying.
Hey, on my spam account, if y'all go on this shit, y'all will see a podcast called No More White Nights.
Oh, that's what we was like. We was going through the red pill rage. That was last year. We was kind of like mad at
No More White Nights.
The world type
Okay, yeah.
Because you start finding out the truth.
Yeah, we find out the truth. But once you get out of that,
so what's that red? Like when that red comes?
You blinded with rage.
Once you get out, like Michael likes to say, like, I mean, it is called the purple pill. It's like a balance, you know?
It's like Zen.
Because like you don't want to, because there's some YouTubers, some red pill YouTubers who be like really hardcore. They be like, no women, no marriage, like no.
And those be the red
hard
pill.
one-sided. Others be hard one-sided.
And the purple's when they come together.
Exactly. That's what we are all about.
Like the balance and like using those strategies to like make your life better and still understanding women and not hating them and shit like that. And just like using it to like navigate your life.
And it's not even like it's like a mix in between. It's more, in my opinion, like. Because we talk about like the masculine, like the divine masculine and like the superior like masculine, and so I would say it's like both of those put together, and then like it's growing into like its own like tree.
So when you took that pill, like
You took a pill for it?
nah, he didn't really take it, but you feel me? Like
I had to.
What
like,
was it like? That's what I'm saying. Like
my-
in your situation, like what was that purpose?
Oh, so we talking about personal experiences here.
All right, hey,
That's what we
everybody,
getting
we gonna cap this off.
Hey, better turn that thing off, boy. We talking about their personal life. We talking about their personal.
I was your co-host, Mike Blue.
And then you co-host Josiah Jacob. Thank y'all for joining in. Y'all can listen to the rest
Hold
of
on,
this
watch,
on
can they
Anchor
see
when it
me?
releases.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm that chocolate dropper. We over here talking about some real.
Some real
With my
shit.
brothers.
All right, y'all, we gone.
Peace.
All right, the
How many
podcast not
people
over
is-
yet though.
Oh, yeah, we're not
people's
done.
in
We're not
that
done.
thing?
We're like 80, 86. Like total.
Alright, so yeah, let's talk about some real shit.
All right, so
Between
really,
us.
my purple pill,
Let's-
my
But it's
purple,
not between. It's not between us because
Let's
it's still
really get to
recording,
the
right?
nitty-gritty.
huh?
Yes,
Because it's still recording.
But
you
it's
feel
just
me?
stuff on
This
live.
going on.
This-
This going on like
YouTube, yeah.
It's going on
Yeah,
like.
this
alright.
man Dodge is coming over here.
Oh yeah, no, I thought we was offline now. Oh, okay, we still okay.
But nah, like for real, like my purple pill,
Let me watch myself.
89 on that thing.
my purple pill was the realization that like at the end of the day, I can't be ruthless unless they a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Unless they a H,
Bro.
unless they a 403. You know what I'm
What you
saying?
mean?
Like I have to.
You can't be.
There's
ruthless.
tendencies that all women have,
Look,
but I
I'm
can't
gonna
treat
take-
every woman according to that because
Ooh, well.
No, like
because
so
I'll
you're
never
saying,
be happy.
No, so you're saying like you can't label every girl the same type shit. Like,
Not that. No.
But since well,
Because I realized that, like, okay, so basically, what I realized is like, when a woman does something, it could be genuine but we won't understand it because we don't think like them. We're not wired the same. We think out of logic. So like, for
What about if
instance,
you have some trauma?
Over and over again. Oh, when you say over and over again, like how long is the gap between?
Shit.
shit, 3, 4.
What niggas on?
I don't know. Okay, like what do you?
You niggas kind
No more than look. No more than 6 months. I feel like 6 months is a respectable. Personally, I feel like
I'm speaking on this after.
Okay. 6 months after. Okay, how long were you with the person before that?
okay, that depends also.
I think it depends.
I mean, I'm the type like I'm not gonna call you my girlfriend. Like, I mean,
I ain't never had a girlfriend.
I've only had.
I ain't never had a girlfriend. I ain't never
I'm
called
still
nobody
on
my
my second-
girlfriend.
I'm
Oh
still on
God.
my
Do you
second
even
one.
count relationships if you were a freshman? in high
Like
school?
damn near no.
So I never had.
Think
a
about how much different we are from like
I ain't never had a girlfriend.
freshman sophomore year.
Bro,
Like,
my freshman, y'all
So
niggas
you
remember?
never had one?
You remember
If
that
you don't
story?
count, if you don't count
My
freshman,
first,
sophomore year,
like,
high
my
school, I
first
never
crush-
had.
I count that.
Nah,
My first crush when Josh was with,
Ooh.
and I was with.
Ooh.
You remember that story?
Ooh. Wait.
That shit was many. I know you remember.
He talking about some shit.
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what he's talking about, but I don't want to shy away from what he was saying though.
How about the relationship?
Yeah, like, I don't want to shy away from that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I got some shit to say.
I feel like,
Get that shit off your chest.
I mean, okay, I'm gonna let you go, but I just think like you need time by yourself.
Who needs time?
Facts.
The girl or
you
you?
need
Just
time
in
by
general.
yourself.
In general.
Oh, you gotta be emotionally
yourself.
responsible to
You
yourself.
need time by yourself.
Yeah.
So what? What
That's
if?
that self-reflection.
Say, what if it's a girl? What if it's a girl getting out? What if it's a girl getting out of it?
Next one.
And you already had your time, but now she just got a relationship. What you think about that?
I had my time in a relationship.
No, like
No,
this the
this-
girl. The girl
this
got
is a
out the
scenario.
relationship.
Oh, this nigga.
This is a scenario.
Oh, okay, we get down to it.
That's what I'm saying. We gonna get to
Yeah,
it.
we gonna get to it.
If
You've
we
been
gonna get,
single for a while. Like,
Okay.
you haven't
Hella long.
haven't had a relationship, but
Hella
you
long.
meet this person, right? You meet this person, but they recently, like, kind of.
How recently?
like they like probably like 2 months. I don't know.
Probably 2 months.
But on some non stuff, like can you kick it with them for like 3-4 months and then make it official, or like you on some shit where you're not even kicking it with them?
I don't know. I mean, like I could kick it with them when I first
Or you
meet
taking
them,
them serious?
but I'm not taking them serious.
Okay, now
Or
let me.
you're not gonna take it serious at all, or just like
You definitely
It's
gonna have your
loose.
guard up.
Like I'm gonna have my guard up.
Okay,
like,
nothing's wrong with your guard up.
That's kind of a red flag to me, cause Because I know from my experience, it took longer than 2 months.
See, I thought the same thing, but let me speak on that. I thought the same thing, but then I talked to like a friend, and he had a girl, and she was basically like, she was emotionally checked out.
I don't care.
Like,
okay.
I don't care.
In the relationship,
but like
months before.
That does happen.
So in that case.
So in that case, she was broke up in her mind.
That's what I'm saying, and it was just hard for her. It was just hard for her.
She was just looking for a reason.
But like for me personally, like if I encounter a girl like that and she tells me that, I don't know if I would believe her. Like I would be kind of skeptical at first.
Yeah, I mean that's what the
even if she was like, I can't prove that you were emotionally checked out.
I mean, I can't.
I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta like
basically
believe that.
Open my mind. We gotta talk about that.
But you gotta just believe what they say. But like, it might be so fresh you can't even believe what they're saying.
When I first meet her, I mean, I probably don't like really trust her like that. I just met her, so
no, I hear you.
I don't know if I would believe that at first. Like,
yeah, at first I'm just finna kick it with you.
That would be kind of like a red flag to me if I met a girl and she just got a relationship like 2 months before. Yeah. I wouldn't think she would kind of mess with me for it to get another relationship. She just wanted someone to fuck with. You know,
it's more like a rebound type shit.
But there's some girls out here who not with that. I'm gonna go get hella body shit. They they on some shit where it's like if I fuck with you, I fuck with you.
They be the best. They be the best because they ain't got nothing on them.
Yes, but that's on the basis that like having sex is a necessity. Like, do you feel me? Like
what?
Huh? That is true though. I'm not gonna lie.
You're saying some girls are like. I'm not gonna catch hella bodies, but that's with the mindset like, okay, I still want to have sex, like even though I'm not in a relationship, but you don't really.
And but it's not even on that. Some girls are just on the shit. It's like, shit, I'm single. I can live a single lifestyle. Like, I can have fun at clubs. Like, if I meet a guy, shit, I can fuck with a guy for one night. Like, girls think like that, especially when they're in relationships for hella long. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So it's not always like you just want sex. Like, it's not always like that. It's just sometimes like girls just like, shit, I want to try a life I never had. Yeah,
true.
You know what I mean? Cause like.
But do y'all think catching bodies for females is different? Like,
yes, that's different.
I think
it's different. You don't know why? Like, there's two reasons. There's two reasons.
Yeah, let's get into that. Let's get into that, because I've been kind of like.
I think it's different.
It's kind of been changing.
Because listen, for girls, like on some extremes, if you let something into you, it's a soul tie both ways. But you let something into you, and also dudes can like go mess with hella girls, and it mean nothing. Nothing. I'm talking about like you'll never talk to them, you never speak to them. But for girls, that's rare. Like,
that's not all the time. Not all the time. Cases, because you know it's hoes out here.
No, I'm not saying that ain't hoes out here.
Let me speak on this though. Like, I know for a fact. I literally experienced. I'm not gonna say when I experienced this, but I have experienced this. I was at vacation. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? One girl, you know what I'm saying? We did it.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That sounds good.
And after we finished, I'm just sitting there like, I'm not.
It's not giving, huh?
It didn't hit the same.
It's not giving.
That emotional connection hits different.
I'm saying, oh my God.
You just, I'm gonna make a weed.
No, I'm right here though.
For real though, like that should be like,
not even on the sex stuff, like the emotional connection.
I can sit in the bed with you. I can honestly
talking in the bed. Like
exactly. That shit felt honestly for real. Like I remember just going on dates.
That post my clarity.
You know what I'm saying? And like going on those dates.
That's real.
Actually hit different.
That's real.
Oh my God! Oh, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something.
You be a whole different person.
I'm gonna tell you something real crazy.
Let's put that on the table.
You talk to a man right after No Nut November. That nigga is going to be on edge. I swear to God. I swear.
That post was crazy.
Hey, I'm not lying to you. That nigga is on some different shit. I'm telling you. That nigga will be on Tinder swiping left on everybody.
I didn't see niggas swipe shit on everybody's shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know the couple few. Like, niggas know what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's actually crazy. Like girls don't understand the concept of personality. Like you can't explain that to them because it's something they like.
It's a whole mindset.
Your mindset completely alters completely. Like you can't even like that's something that
you can't. It's not even something you never can.
Like you can't describe that shit of like reasonably to them. Like they're not gonna understand, bro.
You can't.
They're not gonna understand.
The only way I can say it
your
is
brain
like,
literally changes, bro.
That's a fucked up thing. Like I like, bro, that shit.
It is fucked
because
up.
It's fucked up,
bro.
It's fucked up. It's natural.
On some like no, like not on some like that you like. But tell me like after you kind of realize what you did, not necessarily that
yes.
It's like you did something bad. Like,
but I also
listen.
I also feel like that happens when you don't establish something in the beginning. Like that's usually on some first night stuff. Like you done met the girl, y'all hung out one time, you don't really know her, and then boom.
That's
But if it's like you put months in, or she made you wait for like a month or 4 weeks, even like I feel like it's a less chance of that happening.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's like
I almost
you have a connection.
So do you think of girls differently when they let you smash the first night?
Hell yeah.
No.
But what if you're trying?
Let me explain.
So is that on you?
No, let me explain.
No,
First of all, I don't hit on the first night.
I don't like. I want you to.
So
stop
are you
me.
pushing the issue to say I want you to stop me? That's fucked up.
I'm not pushing the issue to say I want you to stop me, but I'm pushing the issue on the basis of like this is low key a test. Like.
Wow.
So we shit. Oh, I didn't even realize we shit test like that. That's crazy.
Every girl who want to count, I don't want to cover.
Joe, chill.
Oh shit.
Every girl who want me, I don't want to cover. So like, I'm not gonna view her differently if I'm trying to smash first night. Like, I don't care. Like,
bro, I got.
Are you the type of nigga to make a girl like feel like you really like her, like to drop the L word, like the love word and shit, and make her really fuck with you?
That nigga's a douchebag. That is a douchebag.
That's bitch shit, bro.
That's you.
That shit foul.
That's foul as hell, bro. I don't think you should have to do all that in order to get some, bro.
What?
You shouldn't have to do all that.
That's
bro.
insane.
If
niggas actually be doing that.
Then you playing with girls.
If you have to,
yes, dudes be doing that.
Yeah, dudes do that shit.
Just to drop them off.
Yeah, people. Yeah, niggas do that.
To the niggas out there who be doing that shit, y'all niggas grimy. I just want y'all to know
I don't know.
That's that blue pill.
I have too much empathy. Like I feel bad for shit like that, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
I can't.
I'm gonna bleed you up for 4 months and I want a
much.
relationship just to hit, bro. I
love
know.
you so much. Let me
that's
just.
wasting my time.
But what if you don't have to like? What if you just doing that just to get shit out of it? Like not even say.
But you fuck with their emotions. Like people are people at the end of the day. You can't be a fuck.
I did that.
Person.
Yeah.
Especially with girls. Like girls are emotional. Like they.
When I was in the red pill phase, when I was in my red pill rage, I would just fuck. I would just do that. I did that a couple times.
What? Damn, niggas confessing.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
Nigga just did a PSA.
I don't do that shit no more. But I definitely did. Cause I was mad, bro. I promise you, it was within the first 2 months. First 2 months.
We need to talk after this.
Oh shit.
Wait, but
I'm really confused right now.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
Fuck. It's that shit. It's that real shit. Oh
gosh.
That's when that happened.
Trying to punch your ass. What are you talking about, bro?
Bro.
What?
Bro, I didn't get none. What? Tell me, wait. You telling me after? Never mind. We're gonna talk after this.
Wait, but look though, I wanted to go back to that other question about whatever like sex being different for like male and female. Like, right?
Yeah.
Cause I think it is to a certain extent, right?
To a certain extent.
Cause like at the end of the day, how you gonna tell a female how to act and how you gonna tell a male how to act? Cause some niggas ain't out here trying to fuck, and some bitches out here they trying to fuck. Niggas, it's some bitches out here who horny just like us.
Bro, on
who
God.
do that shit every night? Who trying to fuck?
Bro, nympho. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Like you feel what I'm saying?
Nymphos, they be hitting different.
Mike, oh what?
Mike, chill, nigga. Like, nigga, I'm
Hey,
My mom can't watch this.
Hell no. 4 times.
Bro.
1 week.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Statistics.
I ain't part of it.
You have no filter, bro.
Hey,
God.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This second half on Patreon.
Ginger beer.
Ginger. Oh my god. Like damn.
Do you think it's different?
Hey, brought to
So
you
what do y'all
by
think about the
Bundaberg.
Because I feel like some females, you feel me, like they be on the.
Does that really got
Nah.
Well, I don't know.
Hey,
You
I'm
can't
gonna
just
bring.
you.
We gotta bring y'all back.
That's why I feel like where the blue pill come in, because you sitting in that bliss, like you over here thinking like all females is just like supposed to be thinking like they saving their body and shit like that, but like you also thinking
I used to think all females was virgins. I swear to God. I used to think all females were virgins until like they got married on some shit.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. So like I feel like as you get older, you gotta like exit that. Like you feel me?
Yeah, that's true.
As we get older, you feel me? You gonna mess with a girl. She done already did some stuff.
But that's why I'm a strong believer in like, if I mess with a girl. Oh, is he speaking?
I mean,
okay.
I mean, like, I don't know. I think it is different for like guys and girls. Cause Tarik, you was talking about earlier, like a dude is like going in, like
it's you're not letting no one
into you. Like you're letting a dude inside of you.
But
like,
the fact that you're going in, that's what I'm saying.
You're not letting someone invade your space.
No, wait.
But you're going
wait,
to
OG told us
else's
this. OG told us this. The curse of a man is that we spend 9 months in a pussy just to come out. wait. And we spend the rest of our lives. Listen, we spend 9 months in a pussy, right? Just to come out, right?
Dropping that shit.
We spend the rest of our lives trying to get back in.
We spend the rest of our lives trying to get back in.
Think about that shit though. No, think about that shit though. We do everything in our powers. We do everything in our powers just to get some pussy.
No, Cap.
No, I think that
I'm getting to a point where I just wanted.
No, there's like a lot of like things like there's little things that we do trying to get that shit. Like, we don't even really know this.
We don't even realize that
like,
shit.
It's all social media, the way you dress, probably.
Yeah. Like, you might even
the way you talk, the
you
way
might
you
even
walk.
you might even like walk across the street just
differently,
just to like be next to a girl who you might want to talk to.
And females also, it go hand in hand. That's what I'm saying. I feel like you can't just say it's different just because you're entering someone instead of them entering you. Like you're still going in.
I hear you coming from.
You feel me?
I mean, honestly, I think it is the same. Like
I think
it's the same for both genders. Like when you do it a lot, like both genders, you kind of like lose like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day,
part of it, like,
sex is not a game.
Like
you know what I mean? Like it should never be a game.
If you have like 100 bodies, whether you're a dude or a girl, like there's a point where you like where you don't even, it's not even special to you. Like you might find that person, you might find that person that you actually fuck with, and it's just like you can't even feel anything because you've had so many partners in the past.
That's facts. Like I'm honestly.
But then that's what they.
Damn, hey, that's a whole concert hall. Niggas, like, them walls are spaced out.
Nah, it's just like for dudes. Nah, it's like for dudes. Like when you was like a whore, like in your prime. I'm talking about like a man, like when you fucking other girls.
Have y'all reached them days yet?
No, I'm sick. I'm not talking about it.
But like when you're a dude and
because every man has a different.
I mean, every man has a different point
definition.
Wait, hold on.
Or also definition of what that even.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what I'm trying to say is that like when you're a dude and you've been fucking a lot of girls in your life, when it's time for you to settle down, you can't do it. Like you can't practice monogamy.
I got friends like
that. You can't you cannot stay faithful to one girl no matter how much because like that. No, like that actually happens.
That you can't stay faithful to one girl.
When you've experienced that much abundance,
we done heard niggas literally say that even when I get married, it's impossible. I can't like. I love girls. I love hoes. I done heard. I done heard niggas say that.
But I'm saying you're saying that for everybody.
No,
who's fucked hella people.
No, you said for some people.
For some people, it's harder to practice monogamy.
Oh, okay.
I agree. Like I mean, like this, like something might happen in your relationship. something might happen. Instead of working it out, you was like, oh, it's another girl. I could just
that shit bomb,
you know. And
like
that's your mindset because you've experienced so much. You know you can get back in the game and do it again. You can find somebody else. So
that's why I'm out the game.
Exactly. That's why we live in a purple pill mindset. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to live in the.
I'm cool with one, and I'm sticking
for
with
sure.
This is why this is my last.
His brownie points.
I need to get down.
I'm not even doing it.
Hey, this my it's gonna be like a little wrap up, but like at the end of the day, like one of the main things about like the purple pill is that we understand that like yes, there is a lot of fish in the sea, but like you know what I'm saying, but it's about the time you spend with one girl that makes it different. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
So like,
but I'm not into that wasting time shit.
Of course not. Hell no.
Like, say if I feel like you
wasting my
good
time
enough to where like I could like put you on that pedestal type of like being my female type shit, like how you on like nigga you here type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, cause niggas don't just let people in type shit. Right, like me, like I don't just
like you're not just introducing no like, to your family.
You're
not just introducing no like you know.
And I don't just
certain
do
things you're not doing.
Certain things you're not doing.
You feel what I'm saying? Like
not just do relationships.
Niggas just do relationships type. So like when this do happen, you feel me? Like niggas is in it type shit. And some niggas think that shit is like
a game.
It's just experience, like learning. Like, oh, you date somebody, get in a relationship, and that's just a learning type of situation or something, just for your next one or something like that. You feel what I'm saying? I don't really fuck with that.
No, but like, yeah, it's like I don't know, like that wasting time stuff. I don't know. It depends. Like, it's hard to like settle down sometimes because you don't want to miss out on nothing.
But I feel like don't get in a relationship if that's where your head
That's
is.
my thing. Like, don't even
do that.
Don't even
Don't
get
even
involved
do
in
that.
feelings.
First of all, why would you do that to yourself?
You're not ready for that. Don't.
Why would you do that to yourself? Like that's disrespectful to yourself first and foremost.
And
like,
it's disrespectful to the woman. Like,
yeah, for surely. For sure.
Like you gotta be mature enough to be like, am I in the state of mind where I'm ready for this?
Exactly.
She gonna respect that
we was
more.
talking about this. It's all about emotional responsibilities.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, if I'm fucking with a girl, right, and I don't have the emotional space, like, to actually be fucking with you, why am I even, like, taking you serious? You know what I'm saying? Because, first of all, it's emotionally damaging to me because now I'm adding on extra baggage to myself.
For real, that you didn't even need.
Because I'm not even healed. Exactly. So, and then on top of that, I'm damaging you because I'm not giving you my all, and you're not able to see who I really am. You know what I'm saying? And I'm literally just wasting your time. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
But I'm past all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm purple now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
purple now.
I bleed purple too.
Yeah, I'm purple for sure.
We bleed purple now. You know what I'm saying?
I think if y'all haven't read it, I think y'all should all read
The Way of the Superman?
No, The Way of the Superior.
Yeah, Way of the Superior.
Like that book, like really changed my life and how I David Data.
Yeah.
Like,
great.
The Way of the Superior Man.
Yeah,
like
it's crazy.
What's that talking about?
It's honestly the guide to the purple pill.
It talks about like staying with
about
women.
women.
Women's like the third part of the book. Like he talks about purpose, and he talks. I can't remember what he talks about in the middle, but the third part is about women. He talks about like it's really good if you're trying to like. It's really good for like relationships. Yeah. And like how to make your woman like stay in her feminine state and like make her happy and like while staying on your purpose as a man.
Yeah. I need that.
It's a book. I need that. It's a book I think every man should read. And I think a lot of things and like
because it's gonna come in.
Like a lot of things, particularly in the black community, will kind of be solved if men read that and understand how to
maneuver,
navigate through the world like that, you know.
Because like there's no reason for us to really be like out here like arguing with facts. You know what I'm saying? Like especially if they're like especially if like it's like all out of emotion, like you didn't really do nothing wrong. It's just like something that's really irking them. You know what I'm saying? You could just handle that shit. Like we talk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. It's you know what I'm saying? Like and that book teaches you how to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. This was a great podcast. I honestly want to do a part 2 like real soon.
We got to.
Like I'm dead serious.
Hey, say
like I'm hella mad. Like I have to run, but like I really would be doing this shit till like 12 o'clock, bro. Like swear to God, bro. Like I'm dead serious. Like within the next when do you come back?
From LA? Sunday.
Yeah. Sunday. What about when you?
I'm going to New York. I come back Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Y'all finna be doing this SoCal this week.
We'll make it happen during break.
We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen before we leave for sure.
Before you leave.
For sure.
I'm here till January.
Yeah. Let's do it.
And if Kirk come back, if he come down, we can add him to the.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Get everybody here. Josh,
This dude got
Oh my God, that would be crazy.
He knows, bro. He knows. Talk about some blue pill.
Hey, thanks for letting us on.
Nigga, what? Alright, let's get into this. Off camera, let's get into this. Y'all got me fucked up.
Small business.
Showing out his company.
That's a blue pill because.
Thank you. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Black Lotus Podcast.
Yes, sir.
I'm your co-host, Mike Purple.
Mike Purple.
My other co-host, Josiah Jacobs. I'm here.
And we out.
Yes, sir.
Peace.